Good morning. How are you, my friend? I am doing part 2 from yesterday. I hope you can hear me. I'm going to hold this up here. I am still at the hotel from yesterday's event, and we are having a great time just kind of recapping, thinking through the powerful truths. I'm sorry, this is just horrible, horrible light, but that's a little bit better. Thinking through the powerful thoughts, wisdom, ideas that were imparted to my heart yesterday as we listened more to Terry. And so I'm kind of on the same theme of choosing life. So this is part 2. And I really want our times together to be you and I having a coffee, like we're sitting across from each other, chatting, because I love to share with my friends like the heart issues of what's going on, not just about the to-dos, the things we're doing, but what we're thinking, what we're believing, how we're living. So today I woke up with the idea, like God told me these words: you're imperfectly perfect. Wow, because I've been seeing I'm so quick to perform, to earn performance, earn my place. And God's like, no, you're perfectly perfect. So I'm perfectly growing in Him. He's perfectly arranging me to be what He wants me to be and changing up my imperfections into His perfections. And the verse that says, in His weakness we are strong, has never been my favorite verse. I've always been like, I want to be perfect. I don't like that. I don't like weakness. I want to be strong and together. But God brought that verse up too, that you're imperfectly perfect. So I am embracing at a deeper level today that I'm going to rejoice at being imperfectly perfect, because God knows my heart. I want to do the things that He has for me. I want to walk with Him closely. I want to love and give it away, get His love, give it away. So on my journey of choosing life, today's revelation from God was life, because I can hide behind being imperfect rather than being in tune with what He has for me and going to the next thing, but be more like, I'm not ready yet because I'm not perfect. So that's kind of my little revelation from heaven today. And when we're talking again, kind of my part B of this is, as we're talking about the whole idea of choosing life and accepting imperfections, what are we saying to ourselves? Back to the mind chatter. I'm going to read you some of my declarations, and I hope that's going to still be, you're going to be able to hear me, so we'll work on that. Some of my declarations, okay? Because I am learning the incredible power of what we say is a reflection of what we believe. So working on our belief system so that our lives live out of abundance. And the verse that God continuously brings up to me lately is, we are filled to His fullness. Because some people will even say, and I've actually been guilty of saying it myself, is, oh, you're enough. I'm not really enough. I'm filled up to His fullness. Because enough feels like, oh, just a second, right, my paper's going to fall. It's like right here. Fullness is overflowing. It's bounty. It's not just getting by. It's like, wow, I have enough and overflowing. That's where I'm going, right? That's what I'm tapping into, because guess what? God says it in His Word. I'm not making it up. Look it up. Like in your Google search, type in "filled to His fullness" Bible verses, and there's a number of them. And like I said yesterday, God does not say things. He doesn't stutter. Everything He says is intentional. So we are filled up to all of His fullness. Like, chew on that. What does that look like? That's like absolutely amazing. So here's some of my ways that I am reprogramming the old stinking thinking. I am self-disciplined. I have self-control. I make wise use of my time. I connect with you, God, in intimacy. I hear your voice clearly. I have clarity and vision and dreams. I am peaceful. I am calm. I rest in you. And I sleep when I am in bed. And I get visions and dreams. Have you ever made it a practice to ask God questions before bed, because it's absolutely crazy. So many times when I actually ask him something, and I cannot remember who it was that I got that idea from, but I am telling you, it is true. So many times I will go to bed, because it says in the scriptures that he will instruct you in the night seasons. I'm all, oh yeah, I want that, right? Please instruct me while I'm sleeping and give me dreams, visions, give me insight. So I have tried to pray that every night, and I don't remember every night, but so many times I'll go to bed with a thought on my mind of a question and maybe even a confusion, like, oh man, what's up here? And I will wake up in the morning with that thought and an answer. And like today, my answer was, you are imperfectly perfect. And that was from my last night when I went to bed. I was thinking about that, just toying with the idea of being okay with that. So I woke up in the morning, and that was on my mind, and that verse about, in his weakness we are made strong. So that was giving me a download of more information about that verse. So it's the sweetest thing, because when that happens, you are like, this is from God, this is not from me, because I was sleeping. And that, I try to write all those revelations down, because that's like straight from God's heart to my heart. So that is super awesome. And then some of my declarations that I will pray about that day or write down will be from what he downloaded in the night season, that instruction. So just some thoughts. I read you some of my declarations of what I'm reading over myself, believing, and choosing. So I declare for you today that you are filled to all of his fullness. You are self-disciplined. You have a clear mind. You are at peace. The peace of God would fill you. And you are filled to overflowing with his goodness. So I will be popping on here and kind of carrying on these thoughts as God brings me things to share with you, because my words don't really matter, right? It's all about him. So God bless you, and you have an awesome Sunday rejoicing in the Lord. And one thing to make you a little challenge is on Sundays we try to be slower, and that's kind of my God date times, where I spend a little bit more time with God and really maybe read more, worship, pray, just kind of seek him, just be with him as like a God date, and that's such a cherished time. So maybe you'll be able to have a little bit more, like a little bit set aside time for him today to just really relish in who he is, and journal. And maybe that's what I'll talk about next time, journaling. Journaling is awesome. So God bless you. Have a great day.